Hello, class, and welcome to our 12th lecture series on microeconomics. And I'm your instructor, Dr. Jamal. So today we are starting new chapter, monopolistic competition. So remember, up till now we have discussed the two extremes of markets. One is monopolistic competition, and one is competition, and the other is monopoly. So in between, there are two more market structures. One is called oligopoly, and one is called monopolistic competition. So, as the name implies, monopolistic and competition. So, it has both characteristics of competition and monopoly. And remember, these two are monopolistic competition and oligopoly. These two are the types of imperfect market. So we have perfect competition. On the other hand, we have monopoly, only one supplier. We have competition where we have countless suppliers and buyers. But in between, we have market. These are called imperfect markets, and there are two classes of imperfect market. Number one, monopolistic competition, and number two, oligopoly. So what is monopolistic competition? So many firms selling products that are similar but not identical. All right. Oligopoly, only a few sellers, each offering a similar or identical product. So our agenda in this lecture is to understand the monopolistic competition with perspective of pricing and quantity decision. So remember, the monopolistic competition has some features of monopoly and some features of competition. So that's why we call this combined monopolistic competition. So monopolistic competitors features are many sellers. So this is the same as competition. Product differentiation, free entry and exit. This is also competition. Product differentiation, which means unique product, is monopoly. Characteristics and price maker, not price taker. This is also monopoly's feature. All right. So the characteristics of monopolistic competition. Two characteristics are competition, and two characteristics are monopolist firm. All right. So features are many sellers, product unique product or different product, free entry and exit, and price maker, not price takers. Okay, Nana, I received your message. Okay, now let's talk about the features. Many firms or many sellers. So in monopolistic competition, there are many firms for the same group of customers. So remember, for the same group of customers, if there are many firms, it means they are battling for market structure. For example, many firms selling the books, selling CD movies, selling computer games, restaurants, piano lessons, cookies, furniture. Now your question should be, if they are selling the goods and they are selling the same goods, not different good, but monopolistic competition. Second feature is product differentiation. Even if they are selling the same thing, furnitures, each furniture offering by each company has a different style, different color, different height. So each firm produces a product that is at least slightly different, not 100% identical. For example, if even that is also called a product differentiation, if you are selling, if your competitors are selling, white color products and you are selling pink color product, slightly different, it's a different product. All right. For example, soap. If your competitors are selling soap, you add coconut oil in your soap and you can just market that. Okay, my soap include coconut oil or shea butter or something different fragrance or something else, right? So this is called slightly different. Even though the product is slightly different as well, that product is also unique. You cannot copy that one. So in that sense, each firm has some kind of influence on its product. All right. So each firm will announces its price different than from its competitors. For example, we have computers here. Microsoft is selling laptops. Apple is selling laptops. Dell is selling laptop. Asus is selling laptop. HP is selling laptop. Lenovo, Sony, Samsung. All right. So there are many firms who are selling laptops, but each has different style, different battery timing, different specs, different shapes, right? So in that sense, each company has its own prices as well. Some companies charge higher prices, some charge a little bit low. So in that sense, we call this price maker. So if I want to buy Apple, and Apple is, for example, 16,000 yen, and if I ask Apple employees, one of the employee of the Apple, okay, I want to buy this laptop on 9,000 yuan, what he will say, go to the next shop, maybe you can find in this price range the same specs, Dell at 9,000, but we are not going to pay, not going to sell you at 9,000. All right. So they have some kind of a market influence on their prices. So in that sense, they are called price maker, not price takers. And all the customers, all the consumers, they have to take the price, whatever the monopolistic competitive firm offer. All right. So that's why their price or their demand is downward sloping. All right. So that's why the demand curve for monopolistic competitive firm is downward sloping. All right. Now, fourth and last one is pre-entry and exit. So firms can enter or exit the market without any restrictions. So that is the fourth. There is no government restriction. Nobody is forcing you to enter the market, and nobody is forcing you to, exit the market. So the number of firms in the market adjust until economic profit is equal to zero. We already talked about what do we mean by economic profit zero. That doesn't mean we don't have any accounting profit. We do have accounting profit, but economic profit, which also compensate for implicit cost, that is equal to zero. All right. So let's just move forward to the basic concept checker. So please read the question and answer it. Let me read it for you. Because monopolistically competitive firm. So whenever you read the question, please underline which market structure you are talking about. Monopolistically competitive firm produces differentiated products Each firm what is the correct answer? Priscillo, Marco, Nana, Lancelot, Venetia, Pavaroon, Oliver.
Is it A?
We just talked about that. It is downward sloping.
So it's B.
B. Do you think it's vertical? Vertical is like this. But just talk about that. Here. Rather being a price taker, each firm faces a downward sloping curve. It means they have influence over the price. So which one is correct now?
Then that's D.
Well done. Because so that market structure which has control over price or little control over price, its demand curve is always downward sloping. All right. Now let's jump into the short run and long run scenario. So in short run scenario, remember what will happen. So that is all the analysis here. We will read that and then we understand what will happen in the short run scenario. So short run profit scenario. So remember the short run economic profits encourages new firms to enter the market. So what is the entry condition? When price is greater than average total cost. All right. So it increases the number of products offered. Whenever a new firm enters the market, it comes with new product with extra features as well, of course. That would be a unique product. It reduces demand faced by firms already in the market. When the new firm comes to the market with the same number of buyers, so it tries to steal your customer away. All right. Firms demand curve shifted to left. So those firms who are already in the market, their demand decreases with the